Hello traders, Mandy here from High Performance Trading. Many traders will never reach their trading goals because they are looking for solutions in the wrong place. For example, when I ask traders when I start working with them, what do you think you need in order to improve your profitability? Most answer something along the lines of, I need to be more patient, I need to feel more confident, I need to develop grit and resilience. And whilst that is partially correct, it's also where the problem lies. Because you see, these words, they're non-specific, they're emotions. And for traders who have been trading unsuccessfully for several years, negative emotions have most probably even become state of minds. I get it. A lot of the emotions we experience in trading range from anything between feeling uncomfortable to super painful. So no wonder that traders want to feel differently. But thinking that somehow if you start feeling differently, you can behave differently is magical thinking, because there's so much more to it. Apart from having a strategy with an edge. The thing is, emotions like patience, discipline, confidence, grit, resilience, etc., they are colloquial, non-specific terms that in this form can't be actioned. Like, what does it even mean to be confident? Like, how do you do that thing? So let's have a look at what the real solutions to all your trading troubles are. And I always love to draw insights from the world of high-performance sports. So in the early 2000s, it's been really exciting because there has been plenty of scientific research into what sets the top-performing athletes apart from others. Meaning, what was it that allowed them to grow from a beginner to becoming one of the best in the world? It's all about their journey to success, not the traits that they have once they're already successful, once they hit the top 10 in the world. And guess what? The answer is self-efficacy. Scientific experiments in the field of sports psychology have proven that when you increase your self-efficacy, that translates automatically into improved performance. And the question, of course, is how can we as traders apply that in our world? How can we improve self-efficacy? Now, the concept of self-efficacy was first introduced by Canadian-American psychologist Albert Bandura in 1977, so it's been around for a little while, and it's one of my most favorite coaching concepts. Now, what is self-efficacy? Following this is my own personal definition, okay? So you have self-efficacy as a trader when deep down at your core, you believe that you have the capacity to do what needs to be done to win at your game. So it's in your identity, it's who you see yourself as, it's how you know you are. And you believe that you have what it takes to learn to let your profits run, to learn to cut your losses short, and to learn to resist any impulse, urges, and temptations to go on tilt and revenge trade. So it's not that you already have what it takes to do that, to let your profits run and cut your losses short and, resist going on tilt, but you have full faith and trust in yourself that you can learn this. Even if you're struggling with this right now, you know that you are in charge, that you have the power, that you are capable to learn how to be in full control over your own actions. Yep, I know what you're going to say to me now, but Mandy, this is exactly my problem. I don't believe in myself. I can't control myself. I can't stop myself from going on tilt, and I don't know how to take my losses, and I take my profits still too early. Like, what do I do about that? Well, glad you asked. Anyone who has been hanging out with me now for a little bit longer knows how big I am on the power of your self-talk. It can be a destructive power or it can be a constructive power depending on how you use it. And I had experienced firsthand the power of it because when I went myself through a tough time in 2012, my life was so out of control. The only control that I had was choosing my words and transforming them from expressions of helplessness and pain of regret about the bad decisions that I had made to possibility thinking on how to create a new future. And that was pretty much the only thing I had control over. But I tell you, it was the beginning of getting myself back on track, to get back on having control over my life and creating an even better future. It's been really exciting to me to see how many scientific experiments there have been in the field of sports psychology, especially in the past decades. And they studied how motivational self-talk can improve self-efficacy and with that performance. And I have a friend who is an athletics coach here in Melbourne. He lets his students experience it firsthand as well, the power of how self-talk impacts their performance. So he lets his athletes run a few laps around the track, and they have to do negative self-talk. It's so hard. Oh, I can't do it. My legs are burning. I want to give up so bad. And then they have to run another few laps with empowering self-talk. I can do this. I love the burning in my legs. I want this and I'm going to get it. Every time they're amazed by the results of how the empowering self-talk helped them improve their performance. It's just the self-talk. It's just amazing. In 2008, there was another scientific study on tennis players, water polo players, and runners again, also testing the effectiveness of self-talk. And what they did is they had two test groups, Group A and Group B. Group A was trained in the art of powerful self-talk, so they have been taught what to say, and Group B wasn't. And the outcomes were mind-blowing. So Group A practiced controlled self-talk before they had to go and do the task. And you know what? Self-efficacy and performance improved significantly. In Group B, they had no changes at all in their performance. So self-talk, when used with intention, is a powerful cognitive strategy that can be used to enhance performance. It's been proven. And I also have that experience on myself, and also I see that in my traders. Now, in contrast, traders with a low sense of self-efficacy, they view any setback in trading as a personal attack. It's proof that they will never live life on their terms, that they stay stuck on the emotional roller coaster, that they will never achieve their goals and dreams. And they typically focus, again, interestingly enough, on how they are not good enough, rather than what strengths to tap into, what resources to bring up so that they can overcome the challenges. They have no faith and trust in their own abilities. So if you want more confidence, patience, grit, discipline, what you need to work on is improving your self-efficacy. And how you do that is you do that by, you start doing that with your self-talk. Now, traders that are high in self-efficacy, they can recover from a losing streak faster, which is grit and resilience. They can approach threatening situations with the belief that they can control them, which is confidence. And they are less stressed, which helps them with patience. Can you see how powerful this is? Now, becoming a highly profitable trader starts with acting like a high-performance trader, committing to yourself, and committing to practicing those habits and ways, choosing to engage in a lifestyle that demonstrates high performance on a consistent daily basis, and not just in your trading, but everywhere in your life. And the good thing is, you can start now by transforming your trading identity simply with improving the quality of your self-talk. So I hope that has been useful, and happy trading.